What's up, everybody? This is Proto from Average Gamer. And E3 this year turned out to be a very good E3. We saw a lot of new games, a lot of new hardware that's going to be coming out for the rest of the year and beginning of next year. So it looks like this year is going to be a good year for gamers. Today I decided I want to talk about the Xbox One X. Now that's the official name of it. All the way up to E3, we only known it as Project Scorpio, but now the official name is called the Xbox One X. And at E3, we finally got to see the actual hardware, how it actually looks along with the price tag. Now, me personally, I think it looks very nice, looks very sleek, looks very smooth, has its own definition, has its own image opposed to the regular Xbox and the Xbox One S. Now, prior to E3, we already knew about the hardware specs of the Xbox One X. And it had already been shown and proven by outside sources that backed it up that it was going to be the most powerful system to date right now. So finally getting a chance to see it, with the price was interesting. Now, just quickly, I just did a little picture to show you guys comparison between that and the PS4. Now, I'm not going to go over every little detail of them, but I just wanted to point out a couple of things that's different from one another. CPU wise, the PS4 has a 2.1 gigahertz 8-core Jaguar CPU, where the Xbox One X has an 8 custom x86 core clocked at 2.3 gigahertz. The GPU, which is what's been going around back and forth with the teraflops, if you don't know, the PS4 Pro has 4.2 teraflops, opposed to the Xbox One X that has 6 teraflops. RAM wise, the PS4 Pro has 8 gigs of GDDR5 RAM, opposed to Xbox One X has 12 gigs of GDDR5 RAM. And besides that, the PS4 Pro, as you know, it upscales this game to 4K, where Xbox One S is supposed to be playing them in true 4K native. And that's still going to be left to see and whatnot. Now, price-wise, the PS4 Pro is at $399, where the Xbox One X is at $499. Now, you can make your arguments here and there that the Xbox One X is more expensive because you've got more RAM, you've got more teraflops, you got more power behind it. So, and honestly, it just depends on the person. It depends on your preference. Now, a lot of people are yes and no about the price, but like I said, honestly, I think it depends on your preference. It depends on what you're willing to invest into, what you're willing to buy. Like if you don't have an Xbox at all, you might be more lean towards to get this one because you'll have the best of the systems. If you already have an Xbox One and you're happy with that, then you might not want to get this. You might want to wait until the next generation console comes out, because remember, this isn't a next generation console. It's just an update. Now, if you're like some people that just want to have both systems, if you already have a PS4 Pro, then you'll probably want to get this because you want the best of both systems. But like I said, it just depends on what you like and what you want to get. Now, one of the big difference I said before was the 4K native. PS4 Pro upscales their games up to 4K using sampling, where Xbox is supposedly going to play their games in true 4K native. And honestly, I think that's going to depend on the developers. If the developers are willing to invest the extra time, the extra money to get the games to 4K native, it's going to happen. But like I said, it depends on developers if they're willing to invest into it. Now, if they choose not to invest into it, that's on them. You can't say the hardware didn't have the capabilities of it. It's just going to fall in on the developers on that point. Now, I know one of the big arguments with the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X is you're not really going to see a difference unless you have a 4K TV. And honestly and truthfully, that's not true. You don't have to have a 4K TV. Now, if you want the best of the best, if you want the best resolution, the best graphics, the best frames per second, then you'll want a 4K TV so you can get the best of it. But if you don't have it, if you don't have a 4K TV, your games are still going to look better. Your resolution is still going to look better. The performance of it is still going to look better. So you don't necessarily have to have a 4K TV. It's only if you want the best of the best for it. So that goes back down to preference, what you want, what you're willing to invest into. Now, Xbox plans on doing updates to a lot of games that's already out to bring them up to 4K level for the Xbox One X. Some of those games are Killer Instinct, Gears of War 4, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and several other games. So pretty much around the same thing PS4 Pro has done. They've done patch updates for games that's already been out. So Xbox is pretty much doing around the same thing for them. So at the end of the day, it just depends on what you want, what you're willing to invest into. Me myself, I plan on getting one for the channel so I can do a review on it, let you guys know how it handles, what I think on it. But it really, at the end of the day, it depends on what is best for you, what you like, what you're willing to invest into. Some people might not want to invest $500 into that and they've already got an Xbox One. Some people might not want to get that, and that's perfectly fine. That's up to you. It don't matter. You could be a hardcore Microsoft fan. You buy every console that comes out. That's fine. That's up to you. But at the end of the day, do your research. Look up the specs. Look up what you want. Look at what you're going to do with it. If you're going to be on it a lot and you want the best of the best, then invest into the best of the best. If you want something nice and you're going to upgrade as you get it, fine. If you don't want it, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, it just depends on you. It depends on what you like. So I want to hear what you guys think. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know if you're going to get it, if you're not going to get it, what you're deciding, what's going to be some factors of whether you get it or not. What's something that you want out of it to make you want to get it. So leave your comments. I'm going to read them all. I want to hear what you guys think about it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the video. Make sure to follow our page on. Make sure to follow our Facebook page. The link is in the description. If you want to reach me or Bear, send us a message through there. If you got an idea about a video or something that you want to hear, topic wise on the videos, let us know. And I will catch you guys on the next video.